care, empathy, healing. That fundamental difference in their natures.
Achilles the destroyer, Patroclus the mender.
Exactly. That plays out tragically later in Troy, where Patroclus instinctively acts as a healer, not an aggressor, until he's forced to.
So even in this peaceful sanctuary, learning music, the shadow of destiny is always there.
Always. Patroclus is defined by this gentleness, this healing ability. Achilles is defined by the prophecy he can't escape. He will be the greatest warrior of his generation.
And that fate inevitably defines Patroclus' role too, doesn't it?
It does. He becomes Achilles' shadow, in a sense. The one who loves him unconditionally, even accepting the tragic path ahead.
Knowing that path means Achilles will choose fame over life.
Yeah. It's a really bittersweet picture, isn't it? This quiet, intense love existing under the crushing weight of divine glory and, inevitable early death.
Patroclus knew, didn't he? He must have known that loving Achilles meant loving his death too.
That life they built, the idyllic one, based on music and medicine and just quiet companionship.
He gets shattered, violently ripped apart when the call to war finally reaches Phthia.
The news spreads like wildfire. Helen of Sparta taken to Troy. Every Greek king, every major player is required to mobilize.
And this isn't just some border skirmish, this is massive.
Oh, it's the formation of the biggest alliance of that heroic age. The sources are really clear. The stakes are total. This is going to be huge, long, bloody.
The bloodiest war the world has ever seen, as some sources put it.
And the politics demanded everyone powerful show up. And who is more powerful than the son of a goddess? Achilles.
Nobody. Which brings Achilles face to face with this ultimate choice, an existential choice, really.
And it's a choice Patroclus understands maybe better than anyone else. Achilles gets this stark prophecy about his life, his death, his legacy.
Lay it out for us. What were the terms?
It basically boils down to the two conflicting pillars of the heroic code. Kleos versus Bios, glory versus life.
Okay, so option one.
Option one. If Achilles fights at Troy, he will achieve Kleos Aphaton undying fame, eternal glory, immortality through stories like this one, basically. But he'll die young.
And option two.
Option two. If he stays home, he gets a long life. Bios of peace, contentment, family perhaps, but he'll be forgotten. His name vanishes from history. His life means nothing beyond his own small world.
That choice. It must have been agonizing. And Patroclus, our sources say, he desperately tries to intervene.
He begs Achilles not to go. He sees the equation clearly. Fame equals death. He sees the end of their shared life, the life they built, as the unavoidable price for Achilles' Kleos.
So Patroclus is arguing for the real, the tangible, the life they had together.
Exactly. He's arguing for their mortal reality of the music and the peace against this abstract, cold demand for legendary status after death.
It feels like the purest expression of their love pushed up against this unstoppable force of destiny.
It really is. And the intensity of his plea, it just underscores that he wasn't just worried about his friend. He was terrified for his lover, the person whose loss would make his own life meaningless.
But Achilles, he's bound, isn't he? By his divine heritage, by his upbringing, by the whole heroic code he was raised in.
He was trained from birth to seek R2, excellence, and Kleos, fame. Despite Patroclus' desperation, despite the love destiny called, his nature called.
The decision was inevitable, really.
It seems it was. They set sail together, friends, lovers, and now soldiers, sailing away from that quiet, known world of Phthia.
Straight into the cauldron of Troy. And making that choice, Achilles essentially picked immortal legend over a long, shared human life.
And that single choice, that's the root cause of every single tragedy that follows.
So they get to Troy. And Achilles, well, he immediately starts living up to the hype, right? Fulfilling his side of the prophecy.
Instantly, he becomes a phenomenon on the battlefield. The fastest, the strongest, the most feared. Both sides, Greeks and Trojans, are terrified of him. He's racking up that Kleos he chose.
He sacrificed his life for it, and now he's running it. But Patroclus, his role stays different, just like during their training.
Yeah, exactly. He hates the war. He absolutely detests the fighting, while Achilles is out there carving a path of glory.